Hi, Food Tube Brasil. The Food Tube in Portuguese. It's brilliant. We are in the middle of the summer in Brazil. The Brazilians love barbecue. Love. It's almost a religion. We call it churrasco in Portuguese. And the most famous beef cut in Brazil is picanha. That is the rump cap faton. I will be serving picanha with another really famous side dish in Brazil that is farofa. Farofa is basically made with toasted cassava flour. This recipe has butter, bacon, eggs, red onions, black olives, but you can put everything that you want. It's tremendous good to absorb the juices from the beef. I'm starting the fire. I'm using charcoal today. And if you ask me, what's the perfect temperature? My favorite is a temperature that you can put your hand over the grill and handle it face down for 5 seconds. If you can handle 5 seconds, the temperature is perfect. I will start searing with the fat up. Why? Because I don't want flames here. One of my favorite music is now. Beautiful, isn't it? So we'll be seared for maybe 4 or 5 minutes and we'll rest a little bit. Well, let's start the farofa. We are starting with the bacon, searing and lightly frying. And after that, we are going to remove the bacon from the pan and use the fat to fry the eggs. Some salt, some pepper, and delicious. The eggs are smelling amazing. Well, we remove the eggs, let it rest a little bit before chop it. Farofa needs butter, you know. I'm always using unsalted butter. The ratio is 1 part of butter for 2.5 parts of toasted cassava flour. Adding those delicious red onions. We're making the onions soft and tender and lightly brown. Time to put the bacon back with the butter and with the onions. Let's shake it a little bit. Add the flour. Toasted cassava flour you can find in Brazilian stores, food stores. Let's shake it a little bit. Let's add the chopped fried eggs, black olives, some salt, fresh parsley from our green garden. Let's shake it a little bit and it's delicious, ready. The picanha was seared and rested for maybe 15 minutes, something like that. And now I'm portioning on strips, 2 fingers thick. So now I'm going to season with salt, a little bit of salt, not too much, black pepper. Here we are. And let's grill those beauties. Brushing with the fat. Well, about temperature, the doneness, it's all about the internal temperature. If you want it medium rare, my favorite doneness to be honest, the temperature should be close to 55, 57 degrees, something like that. If you want medium, 60, 62, something close to this. What I used to do, I used to remove my steak from the grill when it's 53, 54. Why? Because it's still cooking outside of the grill in the first seconds. So if I remove 53, 54, that will be close to 56 in the resting time before cool down, okay? So resting is really, really, really important when you are grilling a steak or meat. Meat needs to rest a few minutes before slicing. It's the time where the juices return to the center and become really, really, really tasty, delicious, and beautiful. The color becomes beautiful. If you don't have a thermometer, well, you can use your hand. This is raw. The same feeling, raw, rare, medium well done. It's the feeling that you have when you touch the beef. So works. It's not so accurate as the thermometer, but works. Now we are going to let it rest for 3 or 4 minutes under the foil to try to keep some of the temperature. And after that, what I'm looking for is the medium rare, cook it inside equally. Okay? Yep. This is what I told, what I was looking for, equally cooked, like right? Like this too. Ready to eat. Let's see what we have here. Onions. This is Food Tube Brasil. Thank you so much. It's delicious.